Anagram problem is a very common programming task that you need to know how to solve. Sometimes it might be asked during the job interview question. Hi, this is Practice Python Problems and Efficient Solution here at RoboticView. My name is Art, and today I'm going to show you a couple options how you could solve anagram problem. All right. So first thing first, what is an anagram? So anagram is a word or phrase. And basically what you're looking for the same count of letters. You're looking for the same count of letters. So let me give you an example. Suppose I have that. All right, so that got two D's and one A. And then I got add. And you see it will be the same count of letters, so also I got just one A and two D's. Now, one option how you could solve this problem is pretty simple, is you could use function sorted. So that's a built-in Python function. If you never used it before and have no idea what I'm talking about, always use help, and then you'll see that definition of the function. So here what they're telling us that you could use function sorted. You need to pass iterable. Now, if you're a little bit confused about like what iterable is, it's pretty much any sequential data type such as a string or list, something you could iterate through. All right, so iterable. And the only thing that they don't explain you here is that sorted, if I pass here that sorted always returns a list. Right? Why? Why it returns a list? Because I hope you remember that string is immutable, means you cannot change the string. If you don't know that or you don't remember that, please watch our previous videos. So there I explain how to work and how string behaves. So string cannot be changed. It's immutable, period. By the way, in all programming languages. So you see sorted returns a list. And then here we could run sorted on the add. All right, on add, and oops, sorted. I misspelled something, sorted. And you see it also returns sorted list because Python knows how to sort something in alphabetical order, right? So one solution would be you could use this double equal sign, which is a comparison operator, and you could say if this list is equal to that list, so bam, you're done. But that's not my favorite solution. Not because it's too easy, especially like when you ask to perform this problem during the job interview, they want to see if you know how to work with different data structures, and if you understand that stuff, so that would be really basic solution. All right, let's take a look at my favorite, more sophisticated solution, and that would be we could solve this problem with the help of a dictionary. So what is a dictionary? So a dictionary is a data structure, built-in data structure in Python, and you need to know how to use it and understand this. So basically in a dictionary you always have key and value, right? So key's got to be unique. And value could be anything, right? Okay, so basically my strategy would be to take two words, and here I will create the first word. Let me call it word 1, and that word 1 would be add, right? So what I want to do, I want to use dictionary to count not number of letters, but how many times each letter appears in that string. So then what's going to happen, each letter will be used as a key and number of occurrences will be used as value. All right, so how we're going to do it? Pretty simple. We need to iterate through that string, which is word 1. So how we're going to do it? For we could use letter in word 1. So let's stop here for a second and let's print and let's print that letter. So letter would be each letter from that word one, right? I hope it makes sense. So far, pretty easy. Now here we could check if letter in the dictionary. Now how we're going to do it? We could say if a letter in D, all right, and let me move this letter here, and then here also going to print something like I want to print some kind of label. Is it in dictionary? So now you see I'm not even getting to this print statement. Nothing is working. Why? Because this letter is not in the dictionary. So basically what I could do, I could say if letter not in dictionary, and then everything is working because obviously this letter is not in the dictionary. You see, you could say if letter not in dictionary. So what do we want to do then? So then if letter not in the dictionary, I don't want to print anything. I want to take my dictionary, and remember in dictionary you got key and value, so I want to use letter as a key, and for now I will just assign value as 1. So let's take a look. So now you see in my dictionary I have just 2 items. So key would be A and value would be 1, and then key would be D and the value would be 1, right? Why? Because here we have a condition, if letter not in dictionary, so then we want to use that letter as a key and value is 1. However, what would be the case if we already had that letter in our dictionary? So then it would be else. And then here we could take the same key and we could do the letter, which would be the key, plus 1. So let's take a look now what's going on. Now you see here for key D we have value 2y, because apparently we already have that letter, we already had that letter in that dictionary. So now in this case we kind of increasing the value, if that condition is not true. By the way, if you're a little bit confused, you could actually move that dictionary within the scope of the for loop and run it like this, and then you could see how that stuff works and how we populate this dictionary. Also here I would recommend you could print here a statement and you could say something like letter not in dictionary, so value is 1, right? And then we could try and just, so again what I'm trying to do here, I just want to show you how you could actually print everything and make sure it makes sense in a dictionary. So now you see first iteration we grab letter A. Is it in a dictionary? No, it's a brand new dictionary. There is nothing is in there. Oh, okay, so then value is 1. And you see, we see that now in our dictionary we have key A and value is 1. So second iteration, D. Is D in the dictionary? As a matter of fact, no. No, because we see that D for the first time, so you see value is also 1. But when we iterate for the third time, and we see the same letter again, so obviously this condition is not true, and then here basically it will be plus 1, so that's how we decrease the value. All right, so that's one option how you could do it. Now another option, you could actually flip this. Let me place it here. You could actually flip these conditions and you could say if letter in dictionary, then I want to do that part. However, let me remove these print statements. However, else if it's already in a dictionary, so then if letter in dictionary, so then we'd want to do +1. However, if it's not in a dictionary, so then the value is just 1. So you see, that's totally the same. I just flipped the whole condition. And now you see I'm getting pretty much the same dictionary here. So it's up to you how you want to do it. You want to check if letter in a dictionary or if letter not in a dictionary. I hope it does make sense. Now, another thing that I want to remind you that you could go this way or you could use shorthand. That would be exactly the same. You could say plus equal 1. So in this case, what it's going to do, it will update the value and will save it. All right, so technically it's totally the same what we got here. It's totally the same, and if you run it, you're gonna get the same dictionary. All right, getting back to anagrams. So basically what we need to do, we need to ask user for 2 words, and then using this code we could actually create 2 dictionaries, and then we could compare 2 dictionaries. If dictionaries are the same, so bam, you got anagrams. If not, then not anagrams. Now there is one little thing that I want to show you. I don't want to copy and paste my code because there is a main principle in programming called keep your code dry. Do not repeat yourself. Keep your code dry. So how I'm going to do it? Pretty simple. I'm going to use a function. What is a function? Function is a reusable block of code. So my function will take word as an argument. So I will initialize the dictionary here. This time I'm not going to be printing anything. I will return a dictionary. All right, you see I'm returning the dictionary. So now let me show you. If you want to run this function, you could pass here any string. All right, like, I don't know, apple. And obviously before you start running this code, make sure that you change this word 1 to a word. So now you see it could create your dictionary from any word. So apple, and we're going to get count of all letters. But here what we want to do, we want to ask user for input, and we could do it as another function. So let's create anagrams. And then this function will not take any arguments, but it will take input from user. So here I'm going to do word 1, and I'll use function input, something like give me a word. All right, give me a word, and then word 2. And then word 2 would be give me another word. Give me another word. Okay, so then what I could do, I could actually call this function word to dictionary, and I could say if this result would be the same as word 2, so then we will return true, means these 2 would be anagrams. Else we will return false. All right, so let's see how that stuff works. Okay, let me check. Everything looks fine. So now I'm gonna, what would be anagrams? I'm gonna use listen and silent. Okay, let's check it. So first thing first, I'm gonna call my function anagrams, right? I'm calling this function, and then listen and silent. Silent was that? Yeah, and silent. Okay, and silent. So these are anagrams. However, if I do banana and orange, so that would be false, right? And let me try it one more time. Add and dead. All right, so that's true. Now you see, so that's kind of neat solution because we actually split this into a couple of functions. And why we're doing it like this? Because each function should just do one job. And keep in mind that we might be using this function someplace else. Now, for example, what we could do if maybe our goal is to find anagrams in a list. So suppose here I have a list of words. Suppose I have list of words like that, and add, and then let's say banana, and then apple. So basically what I could do now, I could iterate through that list for item in a list, and I could actually call my function which is a word to a dictionary and pass each item, you see. So now you see it actually what it will do, it will create a dictionary for every word in the A list. So you might want to use this function someplace else. All right, so bottom line is try to use a dictionary. So first of all, you will learn how to use dictionaries to count stuff, because dictionary is a very popular data structure and it's easily updated, and you could actually use dictionary to count stuff and just play with this. All right, so that's pretty much it for this problem anagrams. Please visit our website roboticview.com. So there we got tons of resources. And also pretty much every week what we do like these Python meetups. They're totally free, where you could learn how to get started with Python 101, Python for data science, and a bunch of other things. All right, thank you.